Got my glass of milk.
Surely it's not. Is it?
What do you mean?
I was going to say, you look like you're drinking milk right now.
What else would it be?
I thought it was like a vanilla protein shake or something.
Oh, I guess
because it looks a little like chalky almost.
It does look chalky. No, it's just straight milk, 2%.
Good for you.
Not even organic. I got it from a gas station.
Go. Why a gas station?
Close.
Oh, okay. A little QT.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I like it, dude.
Thanks.
Oh,
yeah, I never tried podcasting with milk, so let me know how it feels today. Funnier, not as funny.
We've never
milkier.
podcasted with, we never have. Never podcasted with milk.
Got it. Never podcasted.
Never podcasted in milk.
What do you have? What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Main Street Roasters coffee.
Dang.
Let's do it. Let's do our ad read for Main Street Roasters right off.
Just get it out of the way.
Main Street Roasters, GRKC, 10% off at MainStreetRoasters.com. Best blends. It's incredible. You guys know them. You guys love them. 10% off GRKC, MainStreetRoasters.com. I'm pretty tired right now. I want you to watch how I react throughout the episode as I drink my Main Street Roasters coffee.
Yeah, something to be monitoring.
Because I think if I seem worse at the end, don't you dare drink Main Street Roasters coffee. But if I seem better, if I seem sharper, if I seem more lovable than ever before at the end of this episode, you have to go to MainStreetRoasters.com. Use promo code GRKC for 10% off.
The proof is in the pudding. And the pudding is not, it's not real pudding, but it's the same color.
The pudding is ground up. Yeah, brown stuff though. Yeah, so yeah, absolutely.
We were having a whole group text conversation about pudding yesterday. Do you have a positive or negative connotation towards the word pudding? Do you find it off-putting?
Oh, that's a different pudding. Off-putting.
Yeah, I know. That was a pun. I was joking around.
Oh, okay, sorry. Well, I wasn't in this group chat, was I? Did I miss this group chat?
No, you weren't. You
Okay.
weren't.
I like pudding.
Yeah, Rachel was saying recently, we were at, this is kind of embarrassing, we were at Pizza Ranch recently, and she just got just a dollop of pudding. She's like, people sleep on pudding.
I really like chocolate pudding. Vanilla pudding is all right. I don't get very excited about it. Yeah, chocolate pudding's pretty much always awesome.
Yeah.
I think the snack packs, remember those back in the day? Yeah. Yeah, Mike Snyder, he always had the best snacks.
Licking the lid, getting a little around your mouth.
Yeah, I was like, Mom, can we have some snack packs? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think pudding's great. Some people don't like the pudding.
Does the term pudding-tang mean anything to you?
Pootie tang.
No, not that. Pudding.
Pudding-tang?
Pudding-tang.
I feel like
that's
I've heard
something
of
my
that.
dad used to call me, and now I'm realizing I don't know what that means.
Never once have I heard that term before.
Pudding-tang is a phonetic spelling of pudding tame, a children's rhyme, and a dismissive and pertinent response to the question, what's your name? Oh, what's your name, Pudding-tang? Well, that didn't help.
You think your dad said the whole thing, or did he just say,
I don't know now.
Go over here, Pudding Tang?
Yeah, I think it was that. It was just like, I don't know, just fill in the blank.
Or maybe he was trying to say, he's got an accent, so he's like, instead of time, it was like, hey, come over here, it's Pudding Tang.
You raised the bell.
Ding, 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 Pudding Tang. I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast.
Time, when's the last time you had pudding? This whole episode's about pudding.
Yeah, pudding episode.
Pudding time. I don't know. I can't think of it. When I think of pudding, I think of chocolate pudding with tapioca in it. And it's like, that's a good memory.
Whoa.
Kind of mixing races there. Mixed pudding.
What do you mean? I guess I just,
Like-
tell me what
I don't know. Like the soft little squishy ball things that are like,
Tapioca balls.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What am I? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I don't know that much about tapioca pudding. That was not a mainstay in my house. We were a snack pack family.
Okay, yeah, my grandma would always put tapioca in it, and it like made the texture like even better. It was really cool.
So were they
Like
unbroken?
boba pudding.
Whoa, now here we go. Sorry. If I went to type in chocolate pudding with tapioca balls, but if you just type in chocolate pudding with, not what I expected the results to be. What do you think is at the top of chocolate pudding with?
Is it fun?
It's wild.
Chocolate pudding with mayonnaise. Chocolate pudding with
That's
applesauce.
not crazy.
Chocolate pudding with vegetable oil. Chocolate pudding with, like, it's something that's like kind of ranch. Chocolate pudding with ice cream. Chocolate pudding with...
None of the top 10 results are tapioca. It is eggs is the first one.
Ew.
Avocado.
Okay.
Cottage cheese.
Okay.
Greek yogurt. Almond milk. Cool Whip egg yolks, tofu.
Tofu.
If you're doing chocolate pudding tofu,
Just do something else.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, don't eat. And then with gelatin, which seems a little redundant. Holy cow! Sorry, I just had to throw that out there.
That's wild. Yeah, I think
Avocado?
it was just like it was kind of like boba pudding a little bit.
Okay.
like that's kind of
Yeah.
what it was, but it was like small little tapioca balls.
Oh, interesting.
It was nice.
Yeah, it
But
almost
yeah,
looks
I
like
also love the snack packs.
bunch of cruncha.
Tapioca pearls. I'm learning about
Tapioca
here.
pearls.
Oh, those are like the boba. Yeah.
yeah,
tapioca
pudding soda.
balls. Wow. Now I don't know the last time. I'll say this: we had something at K-State. It's not original to K-State by any means, but they called it Kansas Dirt there. But it was like pudding with Oreos on top.
Yeah.
I mean,
See, that's what should have come up on Google. Where's
yes,
the Oreos?
that's
on
what I
the
was
top
thinking.
10?
Like pudding with
With
Oreos.
gummy worms. Yeah, like dirt and worms.
Yes,
Yeah.
so good.
I wonder if like in Iowa and Illinois, they're very proud of their black dirt around there. I bet they have a fun like
Oh yeah,
geographical name for their pudding over there.
yeah,
We call that topsoil.
yeah. Give me some of that Iowa loam. Is that them?
I don't know that word.
Dang it!
No,
I
no,
thought
that-
you were gonna love it, dude.
Dang it, no,
I thought you were gonna be like, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, dude, are you my in-law?
Let's see what a loam. Maybe loam is more grass. Let's see, loam. A fertile, balanced soil composed of roughly equal parts sand, silt, and clay.
Sand, silt, and clay. What
Along
can you
with
grow in
organic-
loam? This is the soil episode.
It's considered
Soil sode.
no, but it looks like pudding.
It's similar to pudding, though.
It's considered the best all-around soil because it effectively holds moisture and nutrients while providing excellent drainage, good air, and water filtration, and ease of cultivation.
How do you spell loam? I'm going to text the Steves.
Loam is like loan with an M.
Loam?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's probably more syllables than just saying the word.
All right. It's simple. It's like a car loan, but instead of the N, you replace it with the M.
Yeah. I was watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine the other day, and they're like, what does BRB stand for? It's like, it stands for Be Right Back. He's like, why would you short? It's the same amount of syllables. Sandy loam contains more sand. Silt loam, get this, contains more silt. Clay loam, you're not going to guess it, guys, contains more clay. And this is what AI is doing to us.
Well, that is neat.
Okay.
Pudding and loam.
And now the dictionary version is a fertile soil of clay and sand containing humus, not hummus. Humus.
This is like Jewish farming. It contains
Humus.
a bit of hummus.
The Adriatic Sea gets a lot of humus in their soil. Anyway, here we are.
Anyway, pudding loam.
Pudding time.
Vladimir pudding loam.
So, what other types of pudding do you guys like? This is
So
gonna be
as far
hard
as
to
I
fill
would
an
think
hour,
of-
but
No.
Thanks for
I'm
getting us
just
back on track.
course.
Yeah, very good.
God's got my pud.
Time's back on track.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I can think of another type of pudding I've ever had.
Yeah, it's more Jello is when you get kind of more different flavors and colors, but as far as straight pudding, it's vanilla or chocolate, I think.
I think I've had banana.
Oh,
I don't think
yes.
yeah.
I don't think it was all that great, but I think I've had it.
Don't forget about it, though. You're right.
Banana
That's
pudding with vanilla.
vanilla wafers.
Yes.
Yes, dude.
Yes.
Now this is new to me. I just had straight up banana pudding. I don't know.
Oh, with bananas, like
I didn't-
actual chunks of bananas too. You ever done
No,
that?
I just didn't have it with the waves.
Oh,
All right, new Google search. Banana pudding with, see what comes up.
Vanilla wafers or banana chunks have to be.
Yeah, vanilla wafers is number one. Chocolate chips, kind of fun, number
Of course,
two.
I would do that.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Number three, cream cheese. They're trying to sneak the
The savory
fatty
stuff.
cheese
Yeah, I don't-
into
Cream
all my
cheese is
desserts.
nice though. I'd be like cheesecake kind of, or cottage cheese, dude. Cottage cheese just makes everything creamier. If you blend it, you'll be fine. Avocado. Catherine throws avocados in some smoothies sometimes and just makes it creamier.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
She's starting to throw some wild things in our kids.
She's trying to get rid of stuff in the fridge.
She's like, yeah, it has celery, cilantro, avocado, and bone broth. And I'm like, there's no way our kids are going to like that. And they do every time.
A fun game I played with Rachel this week. I would be interested to know, like, honestly, you might be really good at this. I just feel like you have an enhanced palate. Like Rachel kind of reminds me of Remy from Ratatouille now that I've seen that movie.
Yeah.
But I surprised her with a smoothie from Whole Foods. And I told her, I was like, there's 6 ingredients in here. I'm not going to tell you any of them.
Okay.
Can you tell me what they are?
Okay.
And so she's just over there just sipping and just like loving life, you know, while we're driving. And she got like 5 of the 6.
Really?
With no, you know, and
Yeah.
they're kind of wild. It was like there's apple, there's lime, there's cucumber, there's celery, and I think she got like the the ginger in there too. So
yeah.
fun little game to play with your spouse.
Okay, just throw some things in a blender and see what comes out.
Yeah, it's an excuse to surprise them with something.
Yeah, there
and
you
also see how enhanced their palate is.
And you can choose it, but you can be healthy with it if you want to.
Exactly.
Sounds like you not only gave her a fun game, but you gave her a fun, healthy game.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, got an $18 acai bowl, and this poor girl making it, I don't think she'd ever made an acai bowl. And so it's just soup. And so it's just spooning, it was like she microwaved an acai bowl.
You're just like drinking the bowl, basically. That's a bummer. $18.
$18. Yeah, that's the last one I'm going to get from there.
Whole Foods is wild. I don't know if I've been to a Whole Foods in a minute, but it is expensive. It was from Whole Foods? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who knew they even had acai bowls? Though?
Yeah, they got nice little ruby jeans in there. Anyway, sorry, that was not about pudding. I know it's adjacent, but we need to get back on track.
Say, it's not the smoothie episode. I don't know what you guys
Good for you, Timon. Good for you, buddy.
You're right. That's on me, guys.
Pudding.
That's on me.
What's Nana pudding? I know I've heard of that.
It's got to be banana.
No, I think it's like a character or something, isn't it? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just banana pudding. Nana pudding. I've always heard that. Nana pudding TV show.
Huh.
Oh, this guy does not look like Nana Puddin' should look. I think of Nana Puddin', I think of like Aunt Jemima's sister.
If I search Nana pudding, it's just banana pudding.
Nana Puddin', Puddin, dude. Nana Puddin'.
Oh.
3 seasons in 1998. Really went off the rails quick there.
For you knowing that.
I don't know why I know that.
Hey, how's the Main Street Roasters feeling?
It's so good, dude. Good. Yeah, just in my veins.
Yeah, you guys have both been all over it. It was fun this morning. I woke up early, got a little workout in pre-podcast.
Nice.
And I woke up to Timon texting me an edit for a video at 3:30. Nathan Coley texting me an edit for a video at 4:40. And I was like, this is fun how the turntables, because this used to be me.
Correct. I was going to say.
Trey would always tell me that. He's like, dude, I appreciate you've never missed a deadline. I don't care if it's 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And now, granted, just last week, I was the one who texted Scott and Isaac at 4 a.m. Like, what do you think about this? So it flips. But it was fun being on the other end of it. It's like, look at my boys.
It's not, you're not as consistently.
Yeah, not all the time.
Yeah, just every once in a while. But you can still do it. You can
still got it.
You can still roll up the sleeves and get after it.
I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as Timon will ever be.
Yeah, that's right. Honestly, I'm way better than Timon's ever going to be.
Yeah, how was the late night?
It was good. It was like definitely somewhat brought upon myself. I like knew that it was going to be a late night because I was like, I mean, I got to play some pickleball with the boys.
Yeah,
I got to go to Quick Trip after. I'm not going to miss out on that. Like I was like, guys, I got to leave. Like from pickleball, I was like, I got to go home. I got to edit. And then I was like, we're all going to Quick Trip. FOMO is a powerful thing. I was like, I'm just going to go for like
that
an
is
hour.
so Jake, dude. I feel like you would say the same thing. You'd be like, I mean, I'm going to be up late either way. Might as well like hang out with my friends first.
It's actually easier to work once you guys all go to bed. So just let me know when you go to bed and then I'll go back and work. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So it could have been probably like 1:45, but I was like, it's okay if it's 3:20. It's whatever.
It does kind of feel like it's not that much of a difference. Like at that point, it's like I'm up late.
Yeah. By the time you cross 1:30, it's all the same.
You're kind of just like on a second wind either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be tired either way.
I am a big fan though, and this is not a hot take necessarily, but I never want to pull an all-nighter just because. Like if it's like, oh, it's 4 a.m. and I can only get 2 hours of sleep, it's like get 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Like I'll never be like, I'll just stay up because if I go to sleep, it's gonna be hard to wake up. It's like, no. In the long run, I think I always want to sleep, even if it's for a small amount of time.
Yeah.
I think I would have to have something extremely important the next day for me to maybe like push through the all-nighter. It's like, I don't know if I can trust myself to wake up if I'm only sleeping 2 hours. Like I have a big fill in the blank tomorrow. I guess I just got to stay up.
But then wouldn't you be worried about your fill in the blank?
But as soon as my fill in the blank's over,
done.
Yeah, then I'm hopefully being able to pass out. Anyway, what are you up to?
Been pulling some late nights as well. Not timing late.
Cheers.
Cheers to that, brother. Cheers to Main Street Roasters. I went to South Dakota and back this weekend. And by this weekend, I mean Saturday through Tuesday, very early morning.
I'm so excited to hear about this.
Yeah, I'm. Let me preface this whole thing. I think about how I want to talk about this because I'm like, I don't want to come across as whiny or entitled at all. Okay, so if you ever feel bad for me, stop it. All right.
Okay. So you were going to try to come across as objective and just not whiny.
Not
and it's our
whiny.
job to not feel bad for you.
I don't want to be like, oh my gosh, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry. It's like, it's fine. It all worked out. It's fine. And also like, I don't want to sound like I'm blaming anybody but myself, but it might sound like that if I say too much, I think, or something. Like, I just don't want to be like truly, at the end of the day, it's like, dang, I could have done better with this or whatever. So
at no point, as much as Time and I might want to, we can't ever say, poor baby Brad. Right? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
or what are the rules?
If I ever have a baby named Brad and we don't have much money, you can say poor baby Brad.
But
you can label him poor baby Brad
in the next 30 minutes.
Yeah, this doesn't apply to all future, but just for for your story, ideally.
Well, if I ever tell I don't know. I'm not going to put that on you guys just in case.
All right. Okay. Yes, we can say it.
But you cannot have sympathy.
Let's go
to the extent that whatever. Whatever. I just don't want you to be like, dang, dude, dang, oh, dang. I just want you to
say dang.
Find humor.
So
all
it's
right?
like a language thing.
Okay.
Hey, find humor in it.
Okay.
Hey. So, okay. First and foremost, the idea was leave Saturday, come home Sunday, basically. No, sorry. Come home Monday morning. So Saturday, Isaac McDonald is coming with me. I could talk so much about everything, but like I had this like, what's the word? Crisis, I guess, in my heart of like, dude.
Christus is in your heart. Christ.
Yeah, absolutely as well. I got the joy in the Christus down in my heart.
Yeah, you drove a Chrysler up there. It was a Chrysler U-Haul.
I really struggled with like, I asked Isaac to help me to drive with me. And then I was like, it'd be cheaper and it'd probably be more enjoyable if he drove my truck. That way we don't have to drive the U-Haul both ways.
Drop off the U-Haul once you're unloaded up in South Dakota.
Right. But I felt really bad for him for some reason to do that.
Like he's already helping you out. Now he's to drive by himself after a pickleball tournament.
I'm like, it's like a camaraderie thing. Like it'd be fun to like be together in this whole thing. But I'm like, but it'd be less fun to drive that U-Haul all the way back from South Dakota. And so I told him all this. I was like, what? And then I also thought like, maybe he would rather just drive the truck by himself rather than like.
Sometimes I can be that way.
Yeah, 100%. If it were me in that situation, I'd be okay driving by myself in a much easier car to drive. And
you were probably just sad like, man, me and Isaac aren't going to get to spend any time together this weekend. Is that kind of where it came from? Like,
I was like, dude, I just don't know if I'm going to have any time to talk to him. Yeah, exactly. And so he's like, he was playing this pickleball tournament with you. And so he's like, I probably can't leave. The pickleball tournament starts at 1, so I'm not leaving until 5 or 6 probably.
Yeah.
And so I was like, so once we decided we were going to leave with the same cars, like take 2 different cars, I was like, okay, I'm going to go earlier than him.
Okay.
Long story short, I get on the road at 3:00. He doesn't leave till 5:30 maybe. Yeah. But he's already up north. So he's like, not whatever. He's a little bit of a head start there because he's up north. But you know, back in the day in those math problems where it's like, so-and-so leaves at 3 p.m. and drives 65 miles per hour.
But the other person is driving a Chrysler U-Haul.
Yeah. But the other person just got done with the pickleball tournament is driving 80 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Turns out that makes a difference when you're driving a long ways.
Okay.
So Google Maps says it's going to take me 7 hours. Let's say I stopped for 30 minutes total. It took me 9.5 hours to get there.
Wow.
I know.
Headwind?
I stopped, dude. I stopped in Sioux City, Iowa.
Oh, lucky.
I know. It was a great time. Culver's.
I bought a hermit crab there.
Great time, dude. You know how it goes.
Yeah, it's great in the summer.
And I thought to myself, okay, I've been driving for, I think it was 5 hours at that point. I was like, I must be pretty close. I'm going to check my Google Maps. It said it was 3.5 hours away still.
Yeah, you're just pulling your hair out, being like,
I was like, there must be a huge wreck or something. What in the world? But then I checked from Sioux City back to Kansas City. It's only a 4-hour drive, AKA it took me 1 hour longer than I initially anticipated.
That's so interesting.
And I like ChatGPT. I was like, is it really just as simple as just going a little bit slower?
You're like, I know this isn't true, but did I cross a time zone?
I thought that.
How is it possible?
Thought that. I was like, I must be in mountain time zone up in Iowa or something. Like, I was like, what is happening up here, dude? I was dumbfounded at this point. Like, I was like, there's no way.
Could the U-Haul go a normal speed? Like, and you were cruising fine?
You're just questioning everything. Like, did I ever drive in reverse?
Honestly,
did a tornado pick me up?
Until you just said this, I wonder if the speedometer was not quite accurate.
Oh, that's a good Todd.
It was heavy. I mean, it was a massive U-Haul. It's the biggest U-Haul they have, 26-foot bed. That's like my counterclockwise, clockwise thing. I have to think about it every time. But it was so huge and so heavy. And so I was usually driving like 5 miles an hour under the speed limit. So I was driving fine.
Yeah.
But I wasn't flying. But maybe I was really going
I was
7
talking to
under.
someone in Ohio who like moved from Kansas City to LA and it's all in one U-Haul, but it was like a really crappy U-Haul and they could only go like 40 or 45 miles an hour. So it took like 6 days to drive there. It was like they said it was
They
like
could go 45 miles an hour.
Something like that. They were just like in the slow lane of the highway.
Dude,
the whole
okay.
time. And they said it was just the worst. I mean, I think it was like there was maybe also no AC. They were just like shirtless driving the whole time. It sounded awful.
Yeah.
That's something else. I don't know.
Save some
All
money.
right. So I forgot about this. So the U-Haul was fine. I was getting used to it. But near the end, like once I got to South Dakota, the speed limit changes to 80 miles an hour.
Look out.
So I tried to up it a little bit to like 70. And the roads in South Dakota were just very mildly bumpy. Like if you're in a truck, no problem. Like you would barely even notice this.
Yeah.
But I sent this voice memo to Isaac. Let me play this for you. I'll just say Isaac responded with, "I can't believe how bouncy that sounds." All right.
I slowed down to 68. That helps a little bit, but it's still pretty bouncy, dude. Not as bad though. I hope you're feeling good.
So that was actually the second one. I think this is, this first one. He goes, "There's no way this was real."
Bro, how bouncy are these roads for you? Like, listen to my voice. I'm just gonna try to say the same note over and over again. See if you can hear how much I'm bouncing in this car right now. I'm going 71 miles an hour.
Oh my God.
It's like consistently bouncing. I don't think it's just because I'm going this fast. I feel like it's the roads being bumpy combined with my truck. Are they crazy bumpy for you too? Or I don't understand why it's doing this. And every once in a while I'll hit a patch that's not bumpy anymore. I feel like I'm on Speech Jammer right now.
I was going to say, that affects you more than Speech Jammer does. That's crazy. You have to be really bouncing to affect your voice.
Dude,
You have to be really bouncing.
for probably give or take 2 hours. Like,
Oh my gosh.
like, and
That's
like I said, every
miserable.
once in a while, you know how sometimes like you go over a bridge and it like sounds different on the road when you're driving.
Yeah.
So every once in a while, I got like a little solace from it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was just like you kind of hear in the voice memo like the keys were clinking up against the like steering wheel.
That's so bad.
So all that to say, I drive there 9.5 hours, check into my hotel at like 12:45, and Isaac is literally 3 minutes behind me.
No way.
Yes.
He wasn't bouncing.
And so like literally Isaac leaves 2.5 hours or something like that after I do and gets there at the same time as me.
Wow.
And Isaac's like, I stopped multiple times too. He's like, I had to go to the bathroom and all this stuff. And so crazy.
I just ChatGPT'd it. You had to drive about 450 miles, I think. And the difference in driving 75 versus 60 is an hour and a half. That's a
Isn't
big
that crazy?
difference in like not a crazy long drive.
And I always thought like in my head, I'm always like, yeah, it makes a difference a little bit if you drive faster or slower, but like it's way more about how long you stop. And so I was like, I'll just be quick with my stops. I stopped once to go to the bathroom and I stopped once for dinner. I was like, I'll be fine. And I had to stop again to get some coffee, but like get some gas. But like,
Yeah, it's crazy. What was supposed to be a 6-hour trip? I mean, more, give or
7
take. If you
hours,
could
yeah.
drive 75 the whole time, like, it added 25% to your drive.
isn't that crazy? And so that set it up. I was already like nervous and stressed and like the whole
Because you're
day
not just
before.
dropping off product. You're like installing it, right?
Correct. It's like, yeah, it's huge. It's a huge amount of stuff. Like literally this U-Haul was full, dude. It was like 20 beds, 2 massive dining tables, 24 dining chairs, and then all these like small, like probably 500 pieces of wood in there that are just like for slats and connectors and all these different things. along with like these living room furniture, metal chair or metal hardware, whatever, all this stuff. And then all my tools, and so the day before I was stressed. I feel like I worked for 5 hours straight, loading it all in by myself.
Dang.
And it was just like, all right, we're going to get there. It's going to be fine. We'll get a little bit of rest in this hotel that's like 30, 45 minutes from the lodge. We'll go. Isaac and I are leaving Sunday morning to go deliver all this furniture to the lodge.
Game day.
And and Isaac's like, how long do you think this is going to take? I was like, I'm trying to be realistic with it. I'm trying to like be like, hey, I don't think it's going to be no time at all. But I was like, but my hope is that we're home for the Sunday night football game and we can just enjoy the Sunday night football game in our hotel.
Home, yeah, in the hotel.
Home in the hotel, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Back to the hotel. I mean, we're going to get there at 10 a.m. Surely we're home by whatever it is, 6. 8 hours. What? How? Come on.
If we have nothing else to do other than just work,
yes,
we can get it done in 8 hours.
So we get there, vibes are high. See my good friend Jeff. He's showing me all around this beautiful, brand new hunting lodge out in like the middle of nowhere, South Dakota.
Sounds like a home run.
It was a home run, dude. I'm trying to think of any other songs from him real quick. He has one about friends, I think. What if we just did like other people's songs? Oh, dude, it was a great adventure, man.
Yeah, friends are friends forever.
Yeah,
that's
it.
I'm pretty sure.
It was a beautiful Agnes Day, dude. Anyway, so he's showing us all around. It's great. We're like, all right, let's get unloaded. And so we open up the U-Haul, and right when we open it up, dude, there's like a few of the footboards had like fallen in probably the bounce had like fallen down and disassembled a little bit.
Okay.
Not the end of the world. I brought every tool imaginable.
Yeah, you're ready for this.
I'm ready for this.
I'm ready for this.
I can do this. I don't know. That's the veins. I'm ready for this. Yeah. I got every tool in whatever. But in my head, I had every single tool imaginable, honestly. And Isaac, I knew that Isaac and I, we could do it and whatever. But I think the optics of something like looking like it's like disheveled maybe affected the way that the whole thing looked to Jeff.
Okay.
Maybe. Once again, just, yeah. And so I think his vision for the beds was that they were going to be stained to match the rest of the aesthetic of the lodge.
Okay.
My visions for the bed were that they'd be more rustic and unfinished, like the previous lodges that I'd seen. Like we'd stayed in this other lodge, that's like way more like rustic and, whatever.
It's not super updated.
No, it's like, it's more like old fashioned-y kind of, I guess. And I was like, these beds will be perfect for that. And this is where it's my fault, is because I communicated that with them to an extent, but I should have overly communicated and sent them pictures as I was like loading it in the truck.
Sure, like these are not. This is what they look like.
Yes, and I had sent him some at some point. This is what it looks like. This is what I'm thinking, but we hadn't like overly confirmed that, and that's where it's like my bad. And so we start unloading them.
I couldn't say that. Sorry, keep going.
Timon, you can't either.
I wasn't even gonna.
Unless we're talking about.
I wasn't even gonna.
Yeah,
until you bring up your baby breath.
Back when Great Depression hit my family back in the day. So we start unloading these things, and all of a sudden Jeff's just like, Brad, I just gotta be honest, like this is not what I was expecting him to look like.
Wow, I don't like hearing that.
And I was just like,
he knows what he did.
Yeah, kind of. And I was like, okay. He's like, these don't look finished like the rest of the lodge do. They don't really match the rest of the style of the lodge. And so he's like, I just don't know. And so immediately, like, I've just always learned, I'm always going to like insist on making it right. That's like what I've just learned is the best way to do it, rather than like try to argue or try to whatever. Like,
convince them otherwise.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think you are satisfied with it.
And and honestly, like, the whole process, I feel like Jeff handled it so well. He was
good.
So gracious, but also so honest. And like, that's what I think a good friend does. Like, it's not like I'd much rather him be like ultimately satisfied and direct with me than like, be disappointed and not say anything to me and then be upset with me later, and just,
in private.
Right. And all of a sudden just like, and so he didn't like, I'm so convinced that he did not do that. And so I immediately, I was like, oh man, okay, we can figure this out. Like, I was like, we can, and I was like, I'm almost scared to say this, but I'll take him home if we need to, and we can bring him back another time. He's like, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that. He's like, maybe we put him in there for now and we can disassemble him later and stain him maybe at the end of the season or something. And he's like, let's just put him in there for now. And so of course I'm already feeling terrible about this of like, dang. Cause like
He's disappointed.
I respect this guy. Like I really like Jeff and really want to make him happy among other things. Just want to make him be a good business, or I want to be a good woodworker and good business owner as well. But also I just like this guy. And then as we're unloading him, we're almost done unloading him. And he's like, you know what? I just talked to Mark, who's like his right-hand man, Mark, Cook Mark. He's like, I think like we can stain him. We can stain him down here in the, like in that shop down there. Mark's got some stain. We'll try to get some more stain and we can go from there. And so I'm like, okay, like we can stain him. Great.
All right, problem solving.
So this was Sunday at 11 and we needed very specific stain that is only available from like lumber, like finishing stores, AKA not Home Depot, not, the run of the mill place, AKA not open on Sundays. And so it's like, okay. And it's South Dakota in the middle of nowhere.
You're nowhere close.
And so we hunt down like a quart and a half of stain. So not very much at all. But we worked the whole day. I think we worked 12 hours that day, at least. I bet we left there at 10:30.
And the process is disassemble, stain.
Not necessarily disassemble, but yeah, like sand them down to a different grit so that they can absorb the stain.
Dang.
And this is what's funny is like the process was kind of that, but also the process was like they had all these people coming to help, like with that job, but then a ton of other jobs because it's just like all hands on deck at this point, trying to get this lodge ready. And so all these different people are coming to like move other furniture and do all this stuff. And so Isaac all of a sudden is like assembling like washers and dryers. And
That's
like
the most Isaac.
Yes, dude, it was like, oh, we need to move this washer and dryer up there. And Isaac's like, I can do it. Isaac's like running the show kind of like a little bit, like doing all these different things.
All right, I need 2 electricians with me. I need a plumber. I got a few ideas.
Yeah, those should be good. I can finagle with that. Yeah, I can jimmy with that. Pudding tang.
Does anyone have a Tesla battery? I'm going to install some solar panels.
Yeah, we'll get this thing.
We're going to take this thing off grid.
Yeah, really. So he's all over. I mean, literally, dude. Jeff had just hunted a buffalo in January, and so there was a taxidermied buffalo head.
Isaac's like, I'll do it.
Yep, I'll hang that up. No problem. So Isaac and this other guy are doing that. I mean, it's just hilarious. Like the initial shock. It was truly like, I mean, so much of my whole I've been working on this for months and like finally loaded up. It took me forever to load up. Finally got it to South Dakota. It took me way longer than I thought to get it there. And then like for him to be like, I don't like these.
Job's not done.
It's like, dang it. Yeah, exactly. Job's not finished kind of thing. And, but so initially it was shocking for sure. But then it was like, all right, like truly like for like an hour or two, it was like physically I felt it like shocking me. Like it was like, I don't know what a panic attack feels like, but this might be a panic attack.
I mean, I haven't had anything like this close or this similar happen to me, but I feel like I can relate to like, no one likes the feeling of disappointing someone who you respect or look up to. It's like I let them down.
Correct.
And even though like they're being cool about it and I'm trying to help them, I'm going to feel bad for a couple hours. There's nothing I can do about it.
And I think he felt that I felt bad. Like I said, like, dude, like I've worked with so many people in so many different areas and like I've worked with lots of Christians and like and not every Christian handles it well. And I feel like he handled it so well, was so kind, so gracious, but also like, hey, we're going to change that, kind of thing. Like, yeah. And so I don't know. He was just so encouraging the whole time, but also it was just like, yeah. So anyway, it was shocking, but then eventually like it became like an inside joke of like, where else would you rather be right now? Where else would you rather be than hanging up buffalo heads, Ike? Come on, baby. Like Isaac was the best dude and like was so encouraging. And so like, we're going to get through this. It's fine. We'll do this. We'll make it work.
As a non-woodworker,
yes.
I'm guessing if I had to purely stain, that doesn't sound too bad, but having to sand everything down to get it ready to stain, that sucks.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yeah. I mean, it's like I did 99% of the standing. Like there were some other people that were like, yeah, we can stain. And even that was kind of hard for me to, because I'm like, I could stain twice as fast as this person, but it's like, but I can't do both. So therefore, thank you for doing. Anyway, they did great. They were very helpful, and everyone was super encouraging. So anyway, we leave at like 10:30 that night. We still have to go unload or like return the U-Haul back in town. And so we get home to our hotel at 11 something. And that was wild, dude. South Dakota, small town. I mean, granted, like, what do you think of when you think of gas stations? Like, or like, I know that's too vague. Gas stations, what are their hours? Their C-store hours, like inside.
I don't know. I think it depends on the size of the town, probably.
See, I just assumed every gas station, especially one off the interstate, was like 24 hours a day. You could go inside of it.
I thought maybe the pumps.
I kind of would have thought
hours.
that too until Ohio, because we were like right next to a gas station in the small town we were in, and that was always like, I think it was till 10 or something.
Okay,
like that.
Yeah. All these places, like the entire town, like nowhere even close was open.
Oh, that's a bummer.
And so, yeah, the only thing that was open was like the hotel, little snack
bar.
Yeah, snack area. So we just loaded up on like 3 candy bars each and like beef sticks and whatever, body armor. And just went back to our hotel and hung out for a while. So that was day one. There's some funny stories real quick from day one. Like almost immediately. So there's this guy, Truman. Shout out Truman if you're listening, man. He was awesome.
Big Troom.
22 years old, young dude, stud, like literally like looks like a cowboy from Kansas City.
Fun.
Found out later, like his girlfriend is like Justin Jordan's niece-in-law, kind of crazy.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Hunt him up.
All these different things. Crazy. And so he's cool. He's a manly dude. Whatever, like broke horses, trained horses, whatever you call that. Like looked like he was on Yellowstone, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
And we are about 5 minutes post Jeff saying, I'm not crazy happy with this, but let's just unload these things anyway. And I'm undoing some of the straps in the U-Haul, and I'm flustered. I'm struggling with these straps. And this kid, he looks like a man, but he's 22 years old. He just goes, like, we just met this guy. So he's like, so are you, like, normally do you drive a truck or do you drive like a car when you like, and Isaac and I were just there. I was like, in other words, like, am I gay or am I straight? Basically, it's like what this guy was just like taking my masculinity from me right there.
Do you like?
He's like, I'm just seeing the way you're struggling with these straps. I was like, we were just giving him such a hard time later for that.
That's so funny. Hey,
So,
man,
like,
I know I just met you. Do you get manicures or do you like discipline your kids?
Like, did you have a dad growing up or you more like, just hanging out with your mom all the time? Like,
Yeah. Do you like Patrick Mahomes or do you like Caleb Williams?
yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah. Do you like Patrick Mahomes or do you like soccer? So we gave him a hard time for that all day.
Yeah, that's great.
Like, do you drive a Ram or are you more of a Prius guy? Like all these different things. And he was like, dude, I was trying to ask that in the nicest way possible. And I think I asked that in the worst way possible.
Yeah, you might have.
And so we gave him, and he's like, this is crazy how you guys aren't letting this go. Like he kept saying that to us. And I was like, dude, that's kind of who we are, man.
It's crazy you aren't letting this go.
He's like, it's crazy that you're still doing this, whatever. So anyway, that was hilarious. I'm trying to think of any other things from the beginning. No, but okay. So then the next day, Isaac and I are like I told Catherine about this, and she's kudos to Catherine. Like I was supposed to leave early Monday so I could get home because Rosie has her first ballet class. Big deal. And so Catherine wanted to go to that without the rest of the kids. And I was like, I'm not going to make it back in time for that. I'm sorry. And she was like, so supportive. And so she's like, you just do the job right. Like do it right, finish it right. Like, she sent me these Bible verses the next day. Like she was just so supportive and so kind and so gracious. She's like, we're fine over here. I was like, okay. Cause I'm like, we're not done. And, so the next day, literally, dude, we had to drive an hour and a half back the wrong way to get this stain, like from this place, and then drive another like 2+ hours back towards the lodge to then go stain it. And to Isaac's credit, to my credit, like it was like we were like built for this though. It was like our Super Bowl.
Hey, we've been here before.
It was like, here we go. We just went to freaking town staining these things. Because I mean, there's 20 beds, so there's 20 headboards, 20 footboards. There's 40 things, and we did them all, and we went nuts. Dude.
That's fun. I mean, yeah. Who else would you rather be there with? It's
Honestly,
perfect.
dude.
It's
honestly,
perfect. Thank goodness he was there.
I told Catherine, I was like, there's nobody else that would have been able to do this
Yeah.
in this way. Like, I have plenty of friends that work hard. I have plenty of friends that are positive people. I have some friends who know woodworking, but it's like no one fits this mold.
He hits all the boxes.
Correct. Like Isaac does. And so we go to freaking town. We stain them all. We're getting ready to go assemble them up in the lodge, which is another like big thing. Like we were prepared to be there. Like we stained them all by 4 p.m. and we're prepared to be there till we're done, which is like maybe midnight. Like it was like, this is crazy. And these people that were working there come up to us and they're like, you guys need to go home. Like you guys,
You're being cut off.
pretty much like later on, I told Isaac, I was like, I think that guy might be an angel. Like I was like, seriously? Like he's like, we will take care of this. You guys have been working so hard on this. We will take care of assembling these.
That'd be fun if you meet this guy. His name's Brandon. The next day, you're like, hey, I want to thank Brandon. Where is he? They're like, we've never heard of a Brandon.
Brandon.
You're like, oh, it was Timon's dad.
You know, it's really close to it all. Yeah.
Timon's dad's an angel.
It was really close to an Indian reservation. So maybe there's like a spirit of like, you mean walking stick? I don't know.
Man, I wonder how many times I would have had to record this exact same episode to get to that point, to wander into the Native American realm of who Brandon is.
No, dude. But this guy, I mean, truly just the nicest men that it was one of those times, like I felt right when we like got told we had to do all this extra work or asked to do all this extra work. I didn't obviously cry, but there was a time where I was like, I want to cry right now.
If
I was like,
Freebird was on, do you think you might have cried?
I think if I had more time to myself, I would have cried. Honestly, yeah. If like I was like I want to feel so bad for myself and whatever. And then we were just so like this Monday, like we were so adamant that we were going to go till we're done.
Job's not done.
That right when they said like, hey, we want to basically relieve you of your duties, it was like the best feeling. It was like truly like unbelievable. Like once again, I don't think I definitely did not cry, but I think I was like so like overcome with like this like servant, like, cause they're like, I kept saying like, thank you. And this guy was just literally like angel. He was like, amen. Amen. You did a great work. They like prayed for us before we left. I was like, you guys are incredible. So
you guys like go outside and just like Shawshank to the sky, like drop down your knees.
Kinda,
like,
not truly, but kinda. It was like Isaac and I looked at each other and we're just like, oh my gosh. Cause I mean, imagine like not only like we were working so hard for basically 2 days straight, and we were planning to work another 6 hours or more.
That's how much you had left.
At least, dude. We have no idea how long it would have taken. It would have taken forever. We still had to put together 20 beds that were a half mile down the road. So we would have to like transport them up there, deliver them up to the second story of this thing.
Wow,
like,
that is so kind.
I think I'm feeling a fraction of what you felt. That's like crazy.
yes, it was unreal, dude. It was unbelievable. Like,
Yeah.
And this guy, I mean, whatever. I could talk so much about these men that are working, but one of the guys is literally not even on staff. He's just like there.
Walking stick.
Truly, he just showed up one day, 50 miles. No, he had moved to South Dakota a couple years earlier and just like felt called to like just be a servant at his church. And there's this man at his church that is now working on staff at this Fellowship Adventures. And he's like, I feel like I need to serve this guy. And so he's been there like 50 days out of the year already for free, like lives like 2 hours away and just like comes and like works hard and then goes back and like has his own job that he makes a little bit of money. Cause he was even talking, he's like, I mean, I have to get enough money to like, have food. And I was like, well, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's cool. That's great.
I mean, but this guy truly from the get-go, I was like, this guy is godly. He's a godly man. So I can't say enough. Just like, it was like, holy cow. And then like kind of the humorous icing on the cake was truly the worst continental breakfast we'd ever had was at this Quality Inn in Owakoma, South Dakota. Like we are not picky eaters. And it was like, we can't eat this.
This is rough.
It was
This
terrible.
is like when I took time into the SBU cafeteria. We got
We got
Sprite.
Sprite and ice, Kansas
I had a
dirt.
great time. I don't know what you're talking about. That was awesome.
But we find this, Isaac's always on the hunt for some coffee. So we find this place called the Coffee Cantina. It's just like this little little shelf like coffee shop in the corner of a gas station.
Oh, yeah.
And we go there the first morning And we both were just like, dude, this coffee is amazing.
Cool.
And so then, of course, on the way the next day, we get Coffee Cantina again.
Trying to hit the cantina.
And then we get done, and, they let us go, and we look at the time for Cantina, and, it's 5 p.m., takes us 45 minutes to get there, closed at 6 p.m. It was just like, dude, and you know what? We were already riding high of like, we get to go home tonight. This is amazing.
We
get to
can
go
hit
home.
the Tina one more time.
Truly. I was like, and you know what else this means, dude? Isaac's, he kept getting this thing called the saddlebag brew. I was like, you know what else this means? We're getting the saddlebag one more time, baby.
Get your bags up.
I mean, truly, like over and over again, we kept being like, what a legend. That was amazing.
Saddlebag brew.
So all that to say, it was truly like, it was one of those times. I mean, Isaac again said it was just one more adventure with you, man. Like,
yeah.
It was just one more time. And I was just like, dude, thank you for everything. And one of the things that kept us going in while we were staining and rocking hard was there was a Bluetooth speaker there, and Isaac, I don't know if he's done this with you, but Isaac connected his Spotify and runs the DJ on there.
Oh yeah, I've heard the DJ before.
He's like, dude, I tell everyone about the DJ. Like, and I'd heard kind of that they have this feature, but I've used it maybe once.
I think he was DJing in Gulf Shores.
Yes,
I remember this.
Yes,
Was he?
Yeah, big time. Give an impression of the DJ. This is
I'm
like
trying
kind
to
of an
remember.
AI.
Yes.
It's not a real DJ. It's an automated voice.
Yeah.
Who tries to act like a radio DJ. Like, all right, that was this song, and next we're doing this song.
Yeah. And now we're gonna make it a little bit slower with some spiritual jams.
But he's like, it's for sure like a black voice,
Right.
Trying to like be all cool and
every once in a while he says things that don't make sense. Like I think,
see what you rocking with, Christian.
yeah, he's like, that was Justin Bieber with the closing. I was like, with the closing? What is closing? Or he'd be like, oh yeah, Goo Goo Dolls closing it right. I was like, closing the set, closing.
I know what you want. A little Forrest Frank coming right at you. It's stuff like that.
These songs are guaranteed to get you on your feet.
Yeah.
Whatever, stuff like that.
This will get your saddlebags brewing. Coming right up.
Walking stick ain't got nothing on this. Oh man. I mean, and I kept being like, okay. And he'd be like, told you, dude, the DJ. But,
I don't mind the DJ. My one qualm is that it dissolves between songs, and I can't turn that off.
oh, is that because I thought that was Isaac's setup?
Crossfade.
No, and I can't figure out how to turn. Like, I would use the
Yes.
DJ a lot more, but yeah, I don't like.
I-
Hey, what's going on? It's your DJ X.
Yes, dude.
Starting it off with ones you've had on repeat lately.
Okay, and I am curious. Like, obviously, your music is similar to Isaac's, probably. More or less. But like, do you think that same DJ is like DJing somebody like Bracy Hotsettler who loves hard metal? You think he's like, all right, coming up next, we got some hard jams from Megadeth.
I bet.
As far as I know, it's the same DJ across
Is
the
it?
board. It's DJ X for everybody.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that would be funny. Just regardless of genre. Hey, I know what you want.
Let's get your morning started right with some Avenged Sevenfold. It's like, all right.
It's so funny that you guys like the DJ. To me, it feels like I've already paid for Spotify Premium, and now I'm choosing to have like an advertisement in the middle of my songs. Like rather than just going from song to song.
It was like ironic. Like I think I was so conditioned to like when he came on, I was waiting for an ad every once in a while.
Yeah, like, oh, here he comes.
Yeah. I don't think I would normally listen like that, but it was like really, I mean, we were listening to it for 5 hours.
Yeah, maybe you need a little break. Get
And
your
so
head above water.
Truly, it was like, it went from Forrest Frank to like worship music to Bieber and some Gracie something. You know who that is? Gracie.
Oh, yeah.
Open up for Taylor Swift or something. you
Yeah,
said?
yeah. She's great.
And then when Goo Goo
Gracie
Dolls and
Abrams.
John Mayer and all these different things. So it's like,
Yeah.
it was a nice, like every 15 minutes or so, it would switch it up. So
I would use the DJ all the time if it wasn't for that crossfade.
You just can't stand missing out the very beginning of the song.
I'm with you,
songs,
brother.
a lot of songs have an ending.
Yes.
And then they have a beginning. And it's like, I miss both of those things.
And back in the day, it was really common for songs to just crossfade out.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's very common
Not
anymore.
anymore. Yeah.
I'm with you, brother.
I crossfade, and I know you guys don't like it.
How much?
I think I do 5 seconds.
What?
There are
Holy
certain
cow.
songs.
Too many, dude.
There are certain songs where it's way too much. Where I don't like it. But whatever.
Like 1 second, maybe.
I'm sure you guys heard the news. Spotify lossless streaming is coming.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, I had to look up like how is this going to change my life? And yeah, I was like, unless you're an audio engineer, shout out Justin, or like are in watching this in a movie theater with incredible Dolby surround sound.
Hey, we've got new nice headphones, though.
I do have nice new headphones, but they were like, you're probably not going to tell the difference.
Oh, really?
But it's like
Yeah.
uncompressed audio.
Oh, it does make a difference. I know.
Yeah.
I think I could tell a difference.
Maybe you could. I fall the category of the untrained ear.
I'll say this: drive 9.5 hours in a U-Haul with terrible speakers, you'll be able to tell the difference.
Oh, you think the terrible speakers make it more obvious?
I mean, yeah, I guess, and maybe not compressed audio version, but it's just like bad audio. It's just like, gosh, this is miserable.
Yep.
So I could only listen to like podcasts after the first hour.
Dang.
Just because the speakers are so bad.
It was so bad. It was like, I can't do this. So tinny. We're going to do an ad for Good Ranchers, and we're going to start by doing synonyms for good. Here I go. Nice.
Swell.
Time?
Bonita.
Fine.
I mean, beautiful in Spanish.
Yeah, let's just go other words.
Great.
Great.
I was on my phone when you said the prompt, so I don't know.
Go ahead. Anything then.
Bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos. Swell. Did you say it already?
You going James Madison on me right now?
Did you say swell?
It was the first one I
God
said.
darn it. All right, synonyms for ranchers.
I was going to say James Madison, and you kind of beat me to the joke by saying swell. Okay.
Synonyms for ranchers. Farmers.
Farm hands.
Go ahead.
Cowboy.
Caballeros.
That's good. Is that eggs in Spanish? Mm-hmm. Ranch hands.
Is that the one you said the first time?
I said farm hands.
I'm not listening to anything you're saying.
Horseboy.
That's right. Horse Boy. So we are sponsored by Good Ranch.
By Swell Horse Boy.
Swell Horse Boy.
Also known as?
James Madison's Whipping Boys.
Also known as Bonita Ceballos.
Ceballos. Cedric Ceballos.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
It's adjacent.
Hey, GoodRanchers.com is our sponsor today. Proudly born and raised in America. Good starts here, it says at GoodRanchers.com. They're a wonderful company. They're family owned.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
That would have been a good one.
That would have been a good one.
Good. I didn't think of good.
Thanks.
Go on.
They're a family owned, wonderful company that gives you meat delivered right to your door.
Convenient.
Convenient. Pasture raised American meat. No antibiotics, no added hormones, humanely raised. The seafood, if you buy that, is 100% wild caught. It's just good food. We had taco skillet the other night, aka ground beef with random stuff in it, and boy was it good with that Wagyu beef.
Good food, good ranchers, and ask your good father for permission to buy it for your family.
Yes, I think somebody
Your
needs to
earthly
write us a. Is it too? It's not sacrilegious. It's just if we do Good Ranchers as a jingle.
Depends on who writes it. Write us a non-sacrilegious version.
Thank you. Yeah,
It's on you. It's not on us.
that's right.
Yeah. So get your antibiotic-free, hormone-free, seed oil-free, organic meat now and get a free protein add-on for life as long as you subscribe to our box. Take advantage of all that using the promo code GRKC. Support us. We really appreciate it. GoodRanchers.com.
And they have a new tag. Welcome to the table.
Come on in, cowboys.
Come on.
Come on in, cowgirls.
Come on. Welcome to the table. GoodRanchers.com.
Welcome
American
to
Meat Delivered. Welcome to the table. Anyway, I've been talking for a long time. Somebody else say something.
All right. Thank you for sharing all that.
You're welcome. Timon, go ahead.
That was a really good story.
Thanks.
All right. I think we've all
Wish
kind
there
of
was
said
more
ours.
pudding involved.
Timon, do you drive
But-
more? Are you more of a car guy or a truck guy? Like
Straight.
day to day? Yeah.
Straight.
I used to be a truck guy, but lately I've been kind of more,
show 'em.
Hey, new cast.
New cast drop.
No more zest.
No more zest.
yo.
Who is it? Someone in the group me was like, dude, do you have gum underneath there?
Oh yeah, I think it was
Just
Janelle
look like-
Danielle. She was like, "It looks like you're hiding strips of like that gum that would come in little, and it looks like gum."
Oh yeah,
You
it
can
does.
see
Like
It does look
dentine
like
ice.
those- Yeah,
So funny.
Honestly, not a terrible idea
funny.
for a gum pouch.
Yeah.
Sneak Kari.
Mm-hmm.
Kari Sanders. Sneak a little gum in there.
Those pieces of gum were never big enough. You always had to have two of them.
yeah.
Yeah, most gum. Not big enough.
I think of those
like
pieces
sticks.
though, and I think of them as like too spicy for gum.
Like too much.
Spicy, it feels like the word I would call it when I was 6, but like too strong.
Timon,
So minty.
what do you know as a young kid about Listerine pocket pouches?
Not much at all.
Do you remember that craze?
Listerine like strips.
Yes.
Yeah, melt in your mouth.
Wild.
Is it just
Yeah.
like breath strips type
Yep.
thing?
Yeah, Ethan Chogden always had them. Oh, he was strapped with them.
Once again, Mike Schneider, snack packs and Listerine.
Yeah, I didn't care for him. I didn't like the sensation.
I didn't hate them, but what would happen is people would try to put like 4 of them on there at once.
Oh yeah, they would.
Just like that's when you know the kid's psycho.
Yeah, this is a stepping stone. He will do drugs in high school.
Right. This is his first step.
Yeah, like he's testing the limit with Listerine strips in 6th grade. Like he's got to have a problem.
He ate 6 sour or warheads at once.
Yeah.
He put the whole thing of Altoids in his mouth.
Yeah, he likes pushing the envelope with consumption.
Yes.
It's only going to go worse from here.
So yeah, they had these things
I
that
didn't
literally
like it, yeah.
They're like these like films that like melted in your mouth.
Yeah.
I think they still make them. Maybe.
Film is a good word for it. It was like putting old film in your mouth.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun. I mean, it was just like, it's like when you put peanut butter in a dog's mouth. That's how it felt with me.
Huh.
Like, get this
Yeah.
out of here.
Having never felt it, I kind of want to try it. But like,
I mean, these days with
Not based on
microplastics,
that.
that's literally what that's got to be, right?
Yeah, you just melted plastic in your own mouth. That had to be awful. That's a good point.
But man, it made your breath nice. And it was spicy. You want to talk about spicy?
Yeah.
That was spicy.
it's like burning off the germs.
Yeah, whatever used to be there is burned now.
Listerine breath strips. Yeah, they're still around, dude.
Are they really?
Yeah. 3-pack for $5.72 at walmart.com. Or you can get Equate, the store brand, $4.27.
Might as well.
Altoids. Are Altoids
well.
still going strong?
Oh, they gotta be.
I get some Altoids
Do ya?
once in a while. Yeah, for like snacking on them in church or like while you
You guys want a
drive.
snack? I got a few Altoids. That's great.
Yeah.
I'll tell just some quick rapid fire stories just from the pickleball tournament Saturday. I feel like there was a handful of funny things to debrief. We'll start with the least interesting thing. I feel like I take a lot of pride in like keeping track of my things. First time ever, left my SD cards and camera battery. Couldn't find them. I was like, I guess they're up at the facility still. I called them. This woman's like, they're not here. So for like 2 days, I was like, no idea where all that tournament footage is. Drove up there myself, found it, no problem. But it was a scary 2 days. I didn't tell anyone else. I was
Where
just
was
like,
it?
yeah, I'll get you that clip here in a little bit. Once I find it. It was just like where I had been like filming kind of in the area. But anyway, so we're all good there. Got the footage.
Can I say a story similar?
Yeah.
I could not find my keys to the U-Haul as I was leaving to go to South Dakota. Like as I was leaving Kansas City, and earlier that morning, I had packed everything up, and I had opened up the back of the U-Haul, and then I had like the lock for the U-Haul back connected to the keys for the front. Okay.
Oh.
And so I couldn't find them anywhere, and I was positive. I just shut the door, put the lock back on, and they're inside of there. I was like, well, I have another key to the U-Haul lock in my truck. Oh, wait, Isaac had already come and picked up my truck. And so I was getting ready to get in Catherine's van and drive from my house to wherever that was, Independence.
Yeah.
And had the epiphany of I didn't check the shorts I was wearing earlier.
Oh, thank goodness.
Looked in my shorts, found them.
Wow.
But that was like, that should have been a sign of like, hey, this might not go exactly
You're
like
from
you
a
think
rocky
it's gonna
start.
go. Yeah. But I do think to myself all the time, like I just throw my stuff wherever too often. So
Yeah.
now you know a little bit of how
Got
it
to be
feels.
more careful.
Yeah.
I was glad to find the SD cards. Not that we even did that well in the tournament, but there were just a number of like funny things that happened that we got on camera. One, for those who watch Friday Pickleball videos, like the first ever PPA tournament Isaac and I ever played in that we filmed, we played against these brothers, like a 10-year-old and a 12-year-old. And we not only smoked them in score, but also I smoked one of them like in the neck accidentally.
That's right.
Like while playing against them. Because that's
was
like,
there.
it's like, I don't know, that's like waist high for most people. I'm not trying to hit him in the head, but it's like, it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I made a big deal about him in the video. I made a fake news article calling me this like abuser and criminal. And even in the video, Isaac's like, dude, come on. We play that guy again. And this guy hits a shot like, you know, when it like hits the net but clips it and falls over.
Yeah.
So this like
What do they call
12-year-old, like a net cord.
Net cord.
He has to like sprint in. He's like, it's like off to the side. So he's almost off the court. And he's also like right at the net and barely pops it up to Isaac. And Isaac has the whole court. I mean, he could go anywhere. It's an overhead smash. And he kind of, I don't know if it's a mishit or how it happened, but he hits poor George, just smokes him like almost in the crotch. And I was laughing so hard. I was like, dude, you could hit it anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere.
This poor kid is just like flopping around.
Gosh.
So funny. We're apologizing to them. His mom's there. I'm like, I'm so sorry. We are repeat offenders now. So that's going to make for great content. And then another thing, which I think you'll find really interesting, is we were playing these guys, played them a handful of times before, know who they are a little bit. And it's towards the end of the game. Isaac serves a ball that's it's close, but they don't call it out. They return it back. Their return goes about 6 inches out. So like, oh, out. And he was like, come on, man. We played yours. And so I was like, wait, what? He's like, we played yours. I mean, come on, it's the same ball. And we're like, if ours was out, call it out.
Yeah, so there's something called absolute truth, brother. So if it's true, it's true. If it's false, it's false.
We were so dumbfounded, but we have it all on film, and it's great. I love the way we handled it because we're kind of just like laughing, just like, sorry, what? He's like, it's the same ball. I just feel like we played yours, and you're kind of supposed to play ours. And so I like called him to the net, and I was like, hey, do we have some sort of gentleman's agreement that we're going to be loose on line calls? I don't think we do. If it's out, just call it out.
Yeah.
And anyway, we just kind of get into this back and forth. And his partner is like, I can't hear what he's saying, but his body language is just like so embarrassed.
Oh, really?
He's just like hand over his head. And he's just like doing this. Like, I think like, you guys are good. I'm so sorry. So sorry about this.
Well, from what I understand, obviously there's like, every once in a while, it's like, I don't know if that's in or out. So just call it in. Right.
Yeah, that's what's understood. You're supposed to. And you have to be positive it's out,
right,
you know, to call it out.
But if it's out, it's out.
Yeah, it was just like 6 inches out. We'll go back to the footage. Isaac's serve was in. It was just fun. I don't know if he was just like a little butthurt or a little just like mad, but it's funny. In the heat of the moment,
Yeah.
he claimed we weren't being lenient enough. Hey, give us some grace, man.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hit it out.
Yeah.
We're all nice guys here.
Were you guys winning at the time?
Yeah, it was like 9-8. It was a close game. Towards the end of the game.
So it's not even like, dude, come on. It's 10-4. Come on.
Come on.
Like even then I'd be like, all right, participation trophies, get out of here. But
yeah, it's like we're not at Meadowbrook Park. We're at a tournament for cash.
yeah.
Sorry, we called your ball out. That's out. It was very interesting. I've like talked to a few other pickleball people. Like, have you ever heard of this? This like assumed gentleman's rule. It's like spike ball. Hey, we're gonna do gentleman's serve today.
Yeah.
Or it's like we're filming a YouTube video. Hey, if we ace you, we'll just redo it.
Yeah. But it's like, that's too bad though.
It's funny. Rachel came. It's funny. Even Rachel is becoming a borderline celebrity in the pickleball world. Like people were so excited. They're like, oh, your wife's here. That's
Yeah.
your wife. Can I go talk to her?
Right.
And
She's
they were excited for her.
actually your wife. She's not just like an actor that you pay.
Film wife.
She's amazing at acting.
Instagram wife. She was there and she even got us some inside scoop. There was a guy we played against, and while we were on a different court, he walked by and saw our tripod sitting there, not knowing that Rachel is my wife. And he like looks at the tripod. He's like, wow, that is obnoxious. So then Rachel told me, was like, hey, by the way, this guy thinks your tripod is really obnoxious. All right, great. That's good to know for the video later.
That's great.
And then last thing, this is something I wish we were still rolling our mics on. It was so great. And I was so happy that Rachel was there. I was like, because I always come home with all these pickleball stories. I'm like, you were finally there for one.
Yeah.
This guy comes up and is like, hey, you guys played great today. And I've been testing this like prototype paddle, just our same paddle, but just a different shape. And he's like, I love the like wide body paddle. Like, can I get yours? And I was like, oh, hey, I appreciate it. You know, it's an honor to want my game used paddle, but no, we just like barely have any. I need this and I need to play with it. And he's like, oh man, I really want your used one. And we're like, well, we've got about 200 coming here in a couple weeks. Like you'll probably be able to order one soon. And he's like, so no more used ones? And so we're like, no, we really just don't have that many. Isaac's piping in. He's like, dude, I don't even have any. He's like, I had a couple and I sent them to the players we sponsor. Like I have 0. This is the one we have.
Yeah, he gave his to Truman this week.
Did he actually?
Yeah. He's like, that was the only one. It's like one of like 200 of those in the world. And I gave to Truman.
That's what I did in Vietnam too. Like this hasn't come out yet. You
Here
take
you
it. And so we're trying to over communicate this. And every time I think he's going to ask a new question because he'll pause and be like, well, what about that used paddle you just played with? And we're like, all right, so this one's not for sale. You know what? Hey, sure, $1,000. Let's try to go this route. Maybe this will you know, and he was like, oh, $1,000. That's crazy. And I go, hey, supply and demand. This is the one out there that exists. And he's like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. But could I get this paddle? Like, no, dude, you can't get the paddle. We're like,
Does
we
he
don't
want
have
it-
any.
Does he want it like specifically? Like, is he a fan of you? And so he wants like, hey, this one. It's kind of like a game worn jersey. It's like, yeah, you can buy a Mahomes jersey. You can't buy the one from week 1 of 2025.
I don't know. It was like me, Isaac, and Rachel are all there trying to understand this. And he's like, we're like, dude, it's not for sale. And I'm like, maybe this is confusing when I put it up for sale for $1,000. And so eventually I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, hey, sorry, we were kind of joking around, but just, I want to be really honest with you. Like, this is not for sale. Oh, okay. Could I get that used paddle? And we're like, what do we have to, should we go home?
Yeah.
What do we have to do at this point? And, he was pretty Asian, so I don't know if that was the problem or not, but
Yeah.
just figured I'd throw that in at the end of the story.
Okay.
But yeah, it was really fun.
Used. Yeah. It was a little, hard for him.
I don't know what was happening, but it was great.
That's amazing. I love, I tried to do something like that with customer service yesterday. I tried to not take no for an answer and eventually gave up. After an hour though, I tried to be like the annoying person.
Who you been talking to?
One of the seats for like one of the chairs for this thing in South Dakota broke when that like footboard thing fell on it. And so I was just like, hey, I just need one more replacement seat. And in the past, they've always done it. Like I never dropped a footboard on it, but they've always been like, yeah, no problem. That happens in shipping. But since it was post 30 days delivery, they didn't want to honor it. And so I was just like, well, I didn't open it right away, whatever, all these different things. So they did not. They kept being like, sir, I don't know what to tell you. Like it was like these people from another country, and you have to go to the store. I was like, but you're the store.
I'm talking to the store.
Kind of like what you talk about with the Verizon thing of like, why can't
corporately
you do
owned.
it? Just because, yeah, but they could, whatever. So,
I have been in the process of switching bank accounts.
oh,
Shout out to the Session 1 Ghosties. You're like,
Yeah.
dude, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Been in the process. Switching bank accounts is a part-time job.
why? What's so
It's
hard?
just so much. This is the bank account. When I graduated college, I opened this account. So, I mean, everything funnels through here. So it's trying to switch things. I mean, my Venmo is connected to it. When I pay off my credit card, it connects to it.
Yeah.
Both mortgages get directly pulled from it. My car payment comes out of there. I mean, you just look and there's just so many things connected to it. And so having to switch all that over. And some websites are like, oh, no problem. Some websites you have to call. And so, yeah, I've just been talking to a lot of customer service. And
Tough.
it's fun. It's a fun time.
It is. That's something like the kind of times where you'd want a personal assistant and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like, this is going to take me a day,
Yeah.
like a full day to do all this.
Yeah. But
Whatever.
we're all good. I'm switched to SoFi. We know about SoFi.
Oh, big stadium.
That's what sold me. Hey, I heard their stadium's nice. Go
Okay.
Rams.
Okay. Is that on online bank?
They have an app.
Yeah.
I know part of it's online.
Like, can you go to a SoFi bank in Kansas City?
I don't think so. I actually don't think they even have like ATMs. They'll like, but what's nice is because they don't, they will reimburse you for ATM fees.
Ah, one of those.
Yeah.
I've heard of those.
So probably mainly online and stadium only.
Yeah, you can go to LA.
Go to their stadium. Yeah, get cash back on nachos.
Speaking of stadiums, this is a pudding episode.
Oh yeah, thank you.
We put Timon in our backyard to watch a football game.
Yeah, I wrote Chiefs with Timon, good vibes.
Good vibes.
It was good vibes.
Sorry we lost Timon.
great
It's
it's okay.
even better vibes whenever we win.
But the string lights, the
Yeah.
puppy chow, just the nice back porch, the fire.
String lights were blinding though.
It was very good vibes.
Yeah.
And Timon got to see Mahomes have like one of the top 5 plays of his career. That was kind of fun. Even
Yeah.
Timon was like, whoa.
Yeah.
What was that? What did I just see?
Yeah, Timon came over for the game and
Yeah.
I feel like we tried to explain stuff for a while and eventually I was like, I just watch it, Timon.
Yeah. It was okay. It was great.
I took over a little bit, just kind of whispering.
Did you?
So yeah, third and long normally wouldn't run the ball. I don't know
Yeah,
why they
yeah,
did that.
Yeah. It is weird that they do that.
And I think Scott tried to, from what I remember, like one time Scott was like, I'll take this one. I'll explain this to Timon. And it's like the hardest thing to explain. It was like why the punt returner didn't
Punting.
catch the ball inside the 10-yard line and how the Chiefs tried to down it or the Ravens tried to down it, but they actually slipped into the end zone. So now we get at the 20. It's like,
Yeah,
good luck,
he-
Scott.
he
We
imme-
were
he
explaining
immediately-
the yellow line.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, so first, second, third, fourth. Yeah, he immediately says the term field the punt. And I was like, Timon doesn't know what any of that means. Like,
it was great that like people lived up to because you had described some of like people's roles, and it was like, I think people lived up to it. It was great.
Yeah.
It was a great time.
Gunnar was like vomiting the night before, and so I think that kept his physical touch away from us.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but otherwise,
Yeah.
Peter left early. Classic.
yeah,
Peter's like, all right, guys, I got to go. It's like the third quarter.
yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Scott talked about his puppy chow, which, man, does he love that puppy chow.
It was good puppy chow. Like he sold me on puppy chow, but I was like, I don't know if like
Yeah, you were kind of
since I haven't had many others, I'll believe it for now that it's because it's his puppy chow. But I'm not. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
He would love to think that though, and I like that.
I know. We
great.
should just let him have it. I need to stop giving him a hard. It's just too fun to give Scott a hard
He was
time.
good texture. There was good clumpage.
Great
He was
clumpage.
good.
It was cold. He loves it when it's cold.
Yeah.
Puts it in
Yeah,
the fridge.
now that's new to
nice.
me. If anything, I like my chocolate hot or like warm. I like warm puppy chow. That's how I grew up. My mom would make like clumpy, warm puppy chow.
Yeah, it was always warm, wasn't it? Because
Like you get it like fresh. It's like we just got done making this.
Right.
I'm fresh off the shake. Here you go. That's nice.
I do like cold stuff, so I'm not, but I do like it warm too. I can have it either way.
yeah, puppy chow. I'll take
It's
it how I
puppy
get
chow.
it. Yeah,
That's kind of my point with Scott. Is like, dude, it's like saying like, dude, I make the best peanut butter. It's
Dude,
like
I have great.
everyone likes peanut butter.
Let me pour the cereal for you. It's like, I bet it's similar.
Dude, that gas station milk is way better than the grocery store milk. It's like, it's always going to be good. It's milk.
Steve Coop texted back about loam. Loam soils are good stuff. Heard it here first. Equal parts sand, clay, silt. Check out. Clay is smallest particles, then silt. Obviously, sand is largest.
Obviously.
I didn't know that. Too much clay is too tight. Too much sand is too drought prone.
Okay.
All right, there's our lesson.
Okay.
Also, while on the back deck watching the Chiefs game, this very fun conversation took place where I was sharing a story. This is like a third-hand story, but Trey and Katie hung out with the owners of the women's soccer team in Kansas City. So you can assume they're well-off, wealthy people. So well-off that they hired Pitbull to come perform in their backyard. And I just kind of brought this up during a commercial. Like, what do you guys think of this? If I had unlimited money, I don't think Pitbull's who I hire for my backyard. And of course, Scott was like, I'd put him in my top 10. And then I couldn't wait for you to come outside because you were inside. I was like, Brad, you missed it, dude.
Yeah.
Scott would put Pitbull as top 10, and you go, I don't hate it.
I know, dude.
I was like,
maybe I'm just a
oh.
contrarian. Maybe
I was
I'm
like,
just
this is contrarian, Brad.
I don't know, no, dude. Like, I don't think Pitbull is a top 10 musician. I do think for a party, he might be top 10.
I really like the way Gunnar put it. He said, if I'm in Miami at a pool party, then maybe he's in my top 10. Like everything has to be going his way, where maybe I'd put him in my top 10.
Yeah. Was I literally having him come to Brad Ellis's Shawnee, Kansas backyard?
And that was the debate. It was like, well, if it's a Shawnee backyard, that's a different list, I think.
Like, if I'm a billionaire or a millionaire, I'm not living in my house.
Yeah. So I think we all tried to come up with like, who's your Shawnee? Like, who's in your Shawnee list? It's this backyard.
Right.
And then it was just funny. Scott's like, all of a sudden, this Pitbull advocate, he has more songs than you guys think.
And so he would keep like
He would
mentioning
play
them.
him. Timon's like, I got two.
I did give him
know
a hard
two.
time. Yeah. Because he kept being like, Timber. And I was like, oh, yeah, the song, It's Going Down. I'm yelling, that he sings that? That's
his
crazy.
vocals.
He's like, well, no, that's Kesha, but he's on it. And he's like, what about...
DJ Got Us Fall in Love.
Oh, baby, tonight, DJ. Oh, I love that. He sings that part right there. That's the part he sings.
No, that's Usher,
That's
but
Usher,
he's in it.
He's like in it every once in a while.
Fireball.
Fireball, the one where all he says is fireball.
Yes, that's him. That's him. He
that
carries
song sucks, actually.
Hotel, Motel, Holiday Inn. I think that's also Usher.
Is it?
Somebody.
I actually like that one a little bit. I see that's one that I'm like, in my backyard, we'd be rocking that one.
You still think that fits in Shawnee backyard?
We'd have to change some decorations.
The string lights would be different colors. It'd be more jubilant. Yeah, I think Shawnee backyard. I'm going more. I think Ben Rector, Need to Breathe. Timon and I agreed. Ed Sheeran with a loop pedal. I think he makes the top 10.
Love me some loops. You ever do Common Grounds in Waco?
Yes.
I feel like, anybody that would be good at Common Grounds would be
that's
awesome
good.
in the backyard.
It's a good vibe. Yeah, they got string lights.
Oh, yeah.
You ever been to the Common Grounds in Stratford?
No.
They don't get as big of names.
I'm trying to remember what I have been to in Stratford. I've been to your house.
My house.
I've been to that gas station by your house.
Yeah.
I've been to Taco Bell across the highway that's connected to that truck stop by your house.
Yeah, they got.
And I've been to formerly Stratford, currently Springfield, Buc-ee's by your house.
Thank you.
I think that's it.
You ever been to the 18-wheeler car wash?
Is that not connected to the Taco Bell?
That's the other truck stop. We have 2 truck stops.
That's crazy.
One middle school.
Crazy, dude. Dude, I started like resonating with truckers when I was driving this U-Haul because I was on the same eye level as them. You know how like usually like a trucker passes you and you're like,
I bet, dude.
You're like, dude, what does this guy look like? What is he doing the way he's driving?
Yeah. You're right there with truckers.
Yeah, just waving to him. They were my
Saluting.
peers. Yeah.
That's kind of fun.
It was kind of fun, also very stressful just driving.
Do you think truckers are bumpy? Or do they
I
probably have,
feel like they have the suspension.
They got a good chassis.
they would have more to like time, more than U-Haul, they would put time into like not having a bumpy truck. Like
Maybe.
it'd be figured out, I feel like.
That voice memo is so funny.
That's so funny.
It's
Can you
so
please send that to me?
bumpy.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Anyway,
Well, I'm going to wrap this soda up.
let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. Let's do reviews of the week. I'm going to go to Spotify again because we're getting so many comments. It's kind of fun. But I'm not there yet. So just freaking
Just
hang
enjoy a moment of silence. Enjoy the Zen. We'll be right back. I put some Zen in here. All right. I think this is new. Building community 5-star review from Mama 11/27/421. Hot dog. I just finished every episode of the Ghostrunners podcast and figured it was well past time to write a review. Jake and Brad are genuine, wholesome guys who somehow make even the most ordinary conversations hilarious and entertaining. They have that rare ability to turn talking about nothing into something you can't stop listening to. My family even teases me that I talk to them like they're my actual friends. Whether it's a Monday or Wednesday episode, I know I can count on guaranteed laughter and a little joy to start my week. Thank you for all you do to make this such a wonderful community of ghosties. Thank you, Mama. I love when people say that they feel like we're their actual friends because I contend that you like that word.
Permission to
I
contend
believe
granted.
that we are your actual friends. We just haven't met you yet. We're like pre-friends. Like the only thing that's stopping us from being your friends is hanging out with you.
Is getting invited to backyard concert.
Wow. We should do one. Just show everyone where we live.
I know. I agree, though. I mean, because like you guys know us very well. You are very much know our personality, and if you continue to choose to listen to us, then
Yes.
obviously we would be good friends.
And hopefully, I mean, I'm sure that when people go to the Ghostrunners getaway or wherever, they're like, oh, Jake and Brad were different in this way than we thought they would be. But hopefully we're not very different. Like I think we're pretty much the same people. You know,
Yeah, I don't even know what the major surprises would be. More of just like
Brad
oh,
picks his nose more than I thought he would.
Yeah, or like Brad's taller than I thought. I feel like it's like physical things.
Yeah, somebody said who said that? Somebody
Hortensia
said
probably.
You're really tall. So anyway, thank you to Mama for the kind review.
Thank you, Mama. A lot of good Spotify comments. It's hard to choose one, but last week I talked about how I was trying to set this girl up with Braden, so I had Tyler Schultz supposed to do a voice memo to impersonate his voice. Braden commented, "Wait, who is this girl? And is she also interested in Isaac?" What's funny is, yes, that did get talked about, and she was like, "Isaac's a little young." I was like, "Well, how about Braden as your second option?"
I got an older Isaac for you.
Yeah. I got an older, more affectionate Isaac.
Man,
Coming right up.
I am high on the Isaac trade right now. I'll just say that. Not that you're not that we ever have not been.
Well, it's tough to not be high when you've stained that much with him.
Yeah! Yeah, that's good. Keep it there. I'm not even going to top it. That's perfect.
Thank you, New York.
Thank you.
No, we got a jingle.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I missed this 24 hours ago whenever it was posted. But old Timon, Mr. Influencer over here.
Yeah. Made a little content. Time, would you like to perform your latest single live as a jingle?
I'm down, actually. Yeah, let me pull up the stuff. Might have to cut this out, but
Dude, it was so
do it.
funny.
yeah.
Because Jake jokingly was like, yeah, we wrote a jingle called this. And I was like,
Yeah, someone wrote me a song called God's Got My Wrist.
and I thought I was like, that's pretty funny. And you're like, oh, Brad. And I was like, well,
That's a good idea.
I'm not supposed to understand it. I'm supposed to understand it's a joke. Like people write us parodies to stuff all the time. And he's like, Timon, tell him, check Instagram, whatever he said. So I haven't downloaded Instagram back on my phone yet, and it is by far the most entertaining app that I have. And so my phone is crazy boring right now.
Really?
Which is good, but also sometimes I just need
You
something.
just miss out on a few things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you could do it though, I mean, that's got to be so good for you. Just to getting your time back, not scrolling, not having social media is so nice. I mean, I don't even scroll that much. Like I kind of just need it for work, but it's crazy how it sucks you. And the algorithm is so good. I get on there to post. I get on there to respond.
And you forget all about it.
Yes. And then 10 minutes go by. I'm like, oh crap.
What was I doing here?
Yeah. Well, I was in the middle of emailing. Oh yeah. Then that email was about this. I need to check what this in their DM.
Yeah. That's the app, dude. You
like
need to make it like a brick.
shortcut.
Yes. A brick for social media influencers, like to be able to post, but nothing else.
Yeah. It's like, give me either the create feed or the messages feed. Don't give me the feed. I don't want to see that.
Feed. Yeah. Every once in a while I like get on Facebook to look at like Marketplace or something. And I don't even get there.
Yeah.
I'm like, crap. I was supposed to be looking for, XYZ. And instead
I haven't had Snapchat. Sorry. I haven't had Snapchat in years, but there was an aspect of like, at least it opens on the camera, not like what you need to respond to your notifications.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a way to navigate that.
There's gotta be, man. There's gotta be a better way. Anyway, Timon, have we filibustered enough for you, brother?
Yes, I believe I'm ready.
Yes. Bracy? Yes.
We'll see how the timing goes with this.
Yes.
Because it starts with me. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
Hey, it starts with me, guys. That loss is on me.
Should have known to stain him. Should have known to stain him. It starts with me.
Starts with me. Starts and ends with me.
All right, here we go.
Dang, that was nice. Even without any like
Chris.
compression or anything on your voice, you can mimic Forrest pretty well.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's kind of a fun, like, I realized when I would just sing the song randomly, I was like unintentionally doing an impression of him. I was like trying to like,
All this
I'll
time.
take all the love that you bring it. Like
yeah,
that.
you can match the little whatever he's got in there, like a slight harmonica in his voice. All this time we thought he was so unique.
No.
All this time we thought Timon was so unique.
No.
It's just it's an easy, basic thing to do. I could do it if I wanted to. I just don't want to.
Let's
How
do
I
it
feel.
later. Just
I'll do it later off the podcast.
Yeah, like not for attention though. Right?
Just for each other.
Yeah.
I'll just voice memo
You and me, bro.
And don't
Yeah.
share it with anyone.
Yeah, no, I won't.
Please don't share it with anyone.
Please, seriously, please don't share it with anyone.
Dude, the more I've listened to that song, I don't know if this will be relatable to anyone or not, but what is the line? God's got my wrist even when I'm doing
Stupid stuff.
Yes,
yeah,
every time.
I want him to.
doing stupid is what it
dude,
sounds like every
dude.
time.
one of the lines that didn't make the cut was wrist right there on the grass. I could feel him there. I was falling on my butt. I was going to be in the video, but I decided not to.
That's
pretty
what it
good.
sounds like every time.
Yeah, you're right.
Even when I'm doing
so funny.
stupid
flips.
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 I was doing stupid flips, guys. That's it.
It's pretty funny.
Really good though. Keep it up.
Thanks. Yeah, I tried. I was like, in that video I made, I was like, I'm trying to kind of match. If you watch Forrest's video where he writes the song, I was like, there's a lot of references to it.
I was going to
So,
say,
like,
yeah, the video, but also, yeah, everything.
I mean,
is a
just like the
impression.
warning graphic fall and like,
Yes.
also kind of I thought this was underrated. I thought it was pretty funny when I got out a ukulele
Yeah.
and the guitar sound was playing. I can't play either of those instruments, but no one's mentioned that.
Yeah, just completely unplugged. There's
Yeah.
a strap on it that you're not
But
using.
yeah, the timing is off. Yeah.
Can we do it? Can you put the whole video in for the outro
Sure.
as well?
Yeah.
I think people would love it.
Will do.
Good sewed, boys. Good sewed.
Oh, did you hear about that?
That was such a funny text.
Dude, we were there, vibes are high, South Dakota. Kenny's no longer working there. He's just working there for the season. Good boy. Moved up to Montana, found himself a nice lady. He's married now.
Yeah, a bunch of us in the Pheasant group chat were like, dude, oh, you're in South Dakota. How's Jeff? How's Kenny?
Yeah. Man, Jeff thought it was so funny that we kept saying good boy in the podcast and all this stuff. And so this new guy, Truman, we're like, yeah, good boy, Shiloh, good boy. And Truman's like walking in with like a headboard and just turns back and just goes, Shiloh's dead. And just keeps walking. We're like, okay.
All right.
Dead boy, Shiloh. Love you guys. We'll see you Wednesday. Ghostrunners Podcast.